Hello, congratulations on the purchase of your Coleman. My name is Russ. I'm going to do an orientation video with you today. We're going to start here in the front with your tongue jack. So you have a manual tongue jack. If you ever want to upgrade this, you can put a battery powered electric tongue jack on there. You do have two 20-pound propane tanks. Your regulator is right here. So this is pointing towards the tank that you're using. So if this tank goes empty, just give that a turn, open your valve. You can use that tank while you fill the other. You do have your battery down here. You can always add a second battery if you wanted. Right around the corner here is your pass-through storage. This is your 30-amp power cord. It's about 25 feet long. You have lights inside, push-button lights. There's a switch right on the top of those. You have your electric stabilizers. If this were to fail for any reason, you can manually crank it back up from right here. Your doors are held up with magnets. It's a nice feature. Slam latches. And right here in the back, this is where your 30-amp power cord will hook up to. I do recommend you use a 30-amp surge guard while you're plugged in at the parks to help protect the camper from any surges going through there. This is an input for cable or satellite. You do have an outdoor shower, hot and cold water with a shower head. Right here is your city water connection, so full hookup camping, you're going to hook garden hose up to that, and then you have water pressure throughout your camper from that hose. This is a black tank flush, which I'll go over in just a minute. Right down here, you have a black and a gray tank. You have a black handle, that's your toilet, that's the black tank. Gray is dirty sinking shower, gray tank. So hook your wastewater hose up here, pull that black handle first, let that empty out, and then pull the gray. The gray dirty sinking shower water is going to help wash the black out of your hose. Once both tanks are empty, close that gray, leave the black open, and then you're going to hook a hose up to your black tank flush. It's like an upside down sprinkler system, and your black tank's going to flush it out. So let that run for a couple minutes, take your hose off, then you can close your black valve back up and put your cap back on. You're all done. Right down here you have low point drains. That's the lowest point in your water system, so if you want to empty the water out of your lines, just open those valves. License plate will go here. You do have a spare tire on here. Looks to be the same size as the tires that are on the camper. You can store your wastewater hose in your bumper on either side. Just pull the cap off and throw your hose in there. Outdoor kitchen. This is a quick connect right here. You have to remove this each time. So each time you put this back in, you have to remove this. So you do have hot and cold water here. Just slides back in there. You do have a snap on here. So make sure you snap it before you travel. Outlet inside. You have your refrigerator. This is electric only. So you do have to be plugged in for this, and you do have your controls right up there for it. This is your controls for your rear stabilizers. So extend and retract, just hold the button down till they're all the way down. Give them a little bit of pressure and you're good to go there. Refrigerator vent here, nothing you have to do with that. You do have your furnace vent. Try not to block that and don't put anything in front of it that could melt. You have your water heater. You have an aluminum tank, so you just have this plastic drain plug. So when you're ready to use this, put your plug in right here, hook your water up, and start filling your water heater. Right now, your camper is winterized, so the first time you use this, you have to hook your city water up, turn it on, go around everywhere that runs water, get all the antifreeze out. Once all the antifreeze is out, you're going to put your plug in, and then go to the back side of your water heater, which is in your kitchen. There's an access panel to remove, and then you can get to the back of your water heater. There are two valves on the back of the water heater. You have to turn a quarter of a turn, and then your water heater will start filling up. Make sure your water heater is full before you turn it on. You can do that by pulling on this relief valve right here. As long as you get water coming out, you know it's full. If you need to empty your water heater, just remove that cap and it will drain right from here. This is electronic ignite, so all you have to do is make sure there's water in it and then turn it on. You have your freshwater fill right here, so if you're rustic camping, fill your freshwater tank and then turn your water pump on. Your water pump will draw water from your freshwater tank, creating pressure throughout your camper. You can have a TV outside. That's an output with a couple plugs. You do have an electric awning, a couple outdoor speakers, and then this is a vent over your stove. So if you use a fan over your stove, just pull these tabs down so this flap is open, so it can vent outside. If you're not using it, close that back up so the bugs can't get in. Your steps just fold right up, just like that. That's how they're going to ride. When you pull them out, palms up, otherwise you'll smash your hands. This is the front control for your stabilizers. So same thing, extend and retract. And then just inside your compartment here, that's your in command, the brains to your touch screen inside. That's where all your fuses and relays and that type of thing are. So if something goes wrong with the screen, that's most likely where it's going to be fixed. Right over here, you are solar ready. So if you have a portable solar panel, just plug it in here and it will trickle charge your battery. And you do have light in there as well. And it looks like that's everything on the outside, so we're going to head inside next. All right, so just inside your camper, you have your touch screen here for your in command. You can also get an app for this, so you can have it on your phone. So you just turn the power button on here. It's going to come up on the first screen here. So these are your lights. Just touch them to turn your lights on and off. You can scroll this up and down. This has your main slide on it. So just hold the button down. Your slide will move in or out. So just hold your finger on the button until it's all the way in or all the way out. Same thing with your awning, in and out. Just keep your finger down on the button. Right down here at the bottom of the screen, you have your water pump. So just touch that and it'll turn your water pump on and off. Your water heater, you can decide if you want electric, propane, or both. You can run both at the same time. And then this switch is just to turn your ceiling lights on with one touch of the button, instead of having to go through each one. So if I push this, this goes to another page. So this is going to give me the option what I want to have on my home page. So if I want to have a black 2 tank, which you don't have, so you don't really need it, you just touch that and it will show up on your main page. So really you're not going to do anything with this one right here. Not changing. Alright, so this is your next page, fresh, black, and gray. So as your tanks fill, these dots will darken up so you know how full your tanks are. That's everything on that page. And that is it for this screen. You can go to this one and actually hook up your Bluetooth so you can pair your phone if you get the app. You can change your passcode. And then this one right here, you have to know the passcode to get into that. But that is it for your screen. Right above that, you have your antenna. So fine tune your station, just push on this button and you can spin this around. It only spins in a circle, it does not go up and down. So you don't have to worry about if you forgot to bring it down or not. Your entertainment area here, so you can mount a TV right here, but you have your antenna booster right there. So this green light, that means your antenna is on and working, so you'll get local channels. If you have that off, your antenna will not work. But you do need to have this off if you are connected with cable or satellite. You do have a stereo. This is a CD player, DVD player, it's Bluetooth. You have indoor and outdoor speakers.
Southern California,
so right here, zone 1 and zone 2. It shows 1 and 2 are both on right now. So just touch them to turn them on and off. So 1 is inside speakers, 2 is outside speakers. And then you have your Bluetooth button right there. You can go through a menu with that button. Pretty nice stereo. And then below that, fuses and breakers. Regular car style fuses. If a fuse goes out, an LED light will light up next to the bad one so you can quickly identify it. But you do have everything labeled in here as well. Carbon monoxide LP detector. As long as that green light's on, you're good to go there. You do have your dinette. It goes into a bed. So to do that, you just take this tabletop off from the legs. It just pops off. The legs will pop out of the floor. And then you take the tabletop, and put it along the ledges here, and then fill the void in with your cushions. You do have push button lights kind of throughout. Over here is your thermostat. So just push that mode button. Right now it's off. Push it again, there's my fan. I can change the fan speeds. Push it again, there's the air conditioner. One more time, there's my furnace. And then off again. So if you push this up and down arrow at the same time, it goes to Celsius. So just do it again, it'll go back to Fahrenheit. So just push the mode button until you find what you want and change your temperature. Your refrigerator is gas or electric. If the green light is on, that means it is connected with electricity. If you can't find the electricity, it's going to switch to propane automatically, and this green light will turn amber. If the amber light turns red, that means it can't find the propane, so it's either turned off or it's empty. So green is electric, amber is gas, and red is not working. Standard turntable microwave. This is the fan, so make sure that vent is open outside. You have a light here. A backsplash there. A nice backsplash. You do have a igniter here for your stovetop, so just put this on light and then turn the igniter until it lights up. This has arrows on it, so turn this to the right only. Turn that to the left, you'll break it. It does not work with your oven though, so you have to put on pilot. Hold this button in while you're lighting the pilot light down there. So you're going to have to use matches or a lighter. Once it's lit, put it on your temperature. Keys are on your sink. That's where they'll be when you pick up. And then right down here behind this panel, this is the back of your water heater. So take these screws off and then you'll see the back of your water heater, and you'll see the two valves on the back that you'll have to turn to unbypass your water heater. Fire extinguisher by the door. You do have latches on this door, on these sliding doors. Make sure they're latched for travel. You're in storage underneath your bed. Push button lights. And then you have a spot on the other side over there for a TV. So just use a stud finder and find the right spot to mount your bracket. And then you have your hookups there as well. Not much in the bedroom area there. Bathroom, we have a foot pedal flush, so halfway down brings water in, all the way down will flush it. GFI plug here. You do have a vent up top, so just crank this open, turn your vent or your fan on there. Just be sure to close this before you travel. Good storage in here, a lot of storage. Shower's pretty self-explanatory, hot and cold water. And it looks like that's it in here. Your air conditioner, if you want to dump the air straight down and cool it off quicker in this room, just open that up. Otherwise, if you close that, you'll have more pressure through your vents. All the vents in the ceiling are for your air conditioner. Any vents you see on the floor are going to be for your furnace. You do have a filter in here you can take out, clean, and reuse if you want to. I believe that's everything in here. Looks like it. So we do want to thank you for purchasing at TerryTown. We appreciate your business, and congratulations.